Hello, explorers. Welcome to your first Saturday challenge. We're really glad to see you guys again. I hope you had a wonderful summer. We had a great time on our summer wilderness trip with you. Today we're going to have a little bit longer discussion on our Saturday challenge, mostly talking about the coming school year and sort of how we're going to treat each other as a team, what our goals and expectations are for the school year. We're also going to revisit a little bit of like how our summer wilderness trip went. And some exciting things that are coming up for our team this next spring, especially in May. So, you guys, like as explorers, how do you think our summer wilderness trip went?
It was fun.
Yeah, you had a lot of fun, Grace. Could you tell me a little bit more about what was fun and what you enjoyed?
I really liked when we climbed the mountain. I thought that was super cool. Definitely pushed us.
Yeah, I totally agree. What about you, Christina? You're being a little bit quiet. You haven't had a chance to speak up.
I mean, I got a lot of bug bites, but I like hanging out with everyone.
Yeah, I agree. There were some challenges like the bug bites, but I also enjoyed getting to know everyone better. Is there anything you guys would change about our summer wilderness trip from this year, or that we could change to make next year's summer wilderness trip better?
I want more ramen noodles.
Yeah.
The food.
So we could do a little bit different food that you guys might enjoy a little more. Anything else? What about like within our team, or our team dynamic, or
What does team dynamic mean?
Grace? Do you have any idea what team dynamic means? Maybe you can help your co-explorer Christina out.
I think it means something like how we relate to each other as a team.
Yeah, I think that covers a lot of it, and actually leads right into what Keenan was going to talk about.
Yeah. So you guys remember this thing?
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, our flag.
Yeah, it's our flag, and how we wrote all on the back of it. You remember how we did that a few years ago?
Yeah.
So who's my leader of the day today?
Me.
Oh yeah. All right. So I'm gonna ask you to explain to the team, just to remind them. And I know we have a few new folks here.
Mhm.
Like, what does this represent?
So, like, that says honesty, and we all said we'd, like, be honest with each other when we were struggling, and then it says, like, ACEs, so we're all supposed to be leaders by what ACEs means, and that's action-oriented, courageous, excellent teammate, and strong communicator, and then we all signed it,
Nice.
so that means we have to do it.
Nice. So James was kind of talking about how we went through a while last summer together, right? And I'm wondering, do we still feel connected to this mission right here? And is there anything that maybe happened to us, or that that we hold valuable now that we didn't necessarily before, that we want to add to the flag?
It looks like you're thinking, Grace. I bet you have a great idea.
I feel like we endured a lot with the rain on our trip, so I would add something like just persisting as a team.
Cool. I think that's a really great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys as explorers feel comfortable adding that onto the flag?
I'll write it right now.
Cool. Is there any
Persistence.
other explorers that aren't participating that we could get to help with this part?
I mean, I feel like Grace knows that we didn't do a good job of switching up tent groups, so maybe we could do that to be more inclusive every year. And like, I know we get kind of stuck in the same team groups, so maybe to help everyone participate, we could do that.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's a great goal. Yeah.
That sounds really good. That leads right into kind of the next part of our discussion is what other goals do we have for this coming year during our Saturday challenges? Like what kind of things do we as a team, and we're talking to all the explorers here, even though you're the only two that are really speaking up very much, that we want to be different this coming school year during our Saturday challenges. You might have mentioned one of them already around the tent groups or cliques that you guys had.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something you guys would like to do differently this year?
We should switch cars more,
Cool. I
so
think
we
that's a
can get to
great
know each other better.
idea and great solution. Yeah. So we want to switch up car groups so we get to talk to more different people than we did before.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I like it when we push each other. Like when we're out on the challenge, like with rock climbing, how we would all encourage each other. I think that should be a goal to keep that up.
So to encourage each other even more this coming year.
Yeah.
I think that's a great goal. Yeah. You guys want to add that to the expedition flag or just kind of make a note of that as something we're going to work on this year?
I mean, I think it's there. It's already, like, we have excellent teammate.
Yeah.
So I feel like
Cool.
that's it. That's just a part of it.
Yeah, I think that's great. Yeah, well, we can do a couple more of those goals. We should move on with our discussion. But keep thinking of those things.
Can we bring our flag out anytime?
Yeah, we can bring it out every time.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a great idea.
Yeah. This is a good idea. We should always have it with us, right? For photos and stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we talked a little bit about like expectations for this next year. How many of y'all have new responsibilities now that you're going into high school? Do you have new responsibilities at school or at home?
Yeah, I have to
Or
drive my
anything
siblings
on?
to school.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. Anybody? Yeah.
Got a new job, so
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
so we're
really
kind of-
time consuming.
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
I totally understand that.
Yep. Yeah. So, I think we can take on some new responsibilities at Explore Austin too, and also we're going to have to talk about kind of how we balance all of our new responsibilities, right? Yeah. I mean, I think attendance as we get older can get a lot harder for all of us, right? You said you have a job and you're driving, right? And I know we've had some challenges with it too, but
Yeah, I recently had 3 children. It makes it really hard for me to make it to Saturday challenges sometimes. But I do make it a priority.
yeah. So why do you think it's important that we're all here as much as possible?
Well, I mean, like, we say we'll do all these things, like be a good teammate or be a good communicator, and if it's on the flag, then we have to do it, and we can't do that if we're not here. So I guess we should try to be here.
That's a great answer. Thanks so
Yeah.
much. Grace, do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, just to go off of that, I feel like if we want to get to know each other on a deeper level and be comfortable revealing things to each other about our lives, then that involves spending time together.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think those are really good answers. Do you guys remember what we're doing next summer for our summer wilderness trip?
I think we're mountain biking.
Yeah, I think we're mountain biking as well. Is that something you guys feel like you're good at right now?
I don't know how to ride a bike.
Me neither.
Yeah, you don't. Neither one of you know how to ride a bike. What's some ways you could get better at riding a bike?
Well, like, pay attention during the challenge.
Yeah, pay attention to the challenges. Yeah, definitely. We can teach you how to ride bikes, or Triple H's can help you learn how to ride bikes. If you're there, can you learn how to ride a bike?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you're not there, do you think you're likely to learn how to ride a bike?
Probably not.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean, a lot of our Saturday challenges kind of prep us for the summer wilderness trips the following year. So that's another one of the key reasons that showing up, being there, is super important. So I also get to talk about one more exciting change for the coming school year. Do either one of you know our written mission statement
No.
at Explore Austin?
What is
No.
it?
Tell us.
Do you have anything you could look it up on?
Could I, like, look at my phone?
No, because we don't allow phones during Saturday challenges.
Oh,
Good
no.
idea, though. Way to be resourceful.
Yeah. Oh, what else do we have here?
Well, I don't think it's exactly on our expedition flag, but it does talk about it a little bit. So our mission is to empower youth through, can you read the last things on there?
Leadership, mentoring, adventure.
Adventure, and specifically outdoor adventure. So this first one, leadership on here, we are a leadership program. We do want you guys as explorers to develop as leaders. What do you guys think that means, to be a leader?
Aces.
Nice, to exhibit ACEs traits, for sure. What else? Grace, do you have anything else?
I think that means listening to the other people in my group, but then also being able to make a decision.
Cool. Yeah, I totally agree. Listening to people in your group and making a decision. So one of the things that Explore Austin is letting us do this year, which is super exciting, is give you guys, especially as you get older in the program, more leadership responsibilities. And so for this coming year, we're going to plan our own Saturday challenge in May. So our final Saturday challenge before we go out on our summer wilderness trip yet next year will be planned by us as a team. And so we want you guys as explorers to really step into that role, really play a big responsibility in planning that Saturday challenge. So we'll talk about that through the next several months, but we'll finalize all of that planning in January at our Leadership Saturday during our Saturday challenge. So be thinking of ideas for our May Saturday challenge and ways that we can work together as a team to plan that and make it really fun and successful. Explore Austin does give us some guidelines, just kind of around like a budget and what we can and can't do. More or less, we just have to stay within the budget, within the timeline. We can't really change the date. And it needs to have all three of these components: leadership, mentoring, and outdoor adventure as part of it. Any questions about that at this point?
Wait, like, so we can pick anything? Like,
yeah,
if
just
we...
about anything as long as it has leadership, mentoring, and outdoor adventure.
So, like, we can't go bowling. But, like, we could go, could we go rock climbing?
Rock climbing definitely fits all of those things. Which, let's use bowling as an example. Does bowling have a leadership aspect to it?
I mean, kind of. You're on a team.
Leader.
It could, potentially. What about a mentoring aspect?
Somebody who's better at bowling could mentor someone who is not as good at bowling.
So it could potentially have that part. What about outdoor adventure?
Oh. I guess not.
Not so much.
But we could go
we're
rock
close,
climbing.
and I like the way that you guys are brainstorming, but we'll keep working on that in the next couple months, and we'll make a final plan in January during our Saturday challenge. Does that sound like a plan?
Cool.
I like that idea.
Awesome, cool. Well, just to recap, we talked a little bit about our summer trip, which went really well. We talked a bit about our social contract here on the back of our expedition flag, and we added some stuff to that. We talked about some expectations for the coming year, trying to break down cliques, mostly through riding in different cars and communicating better. We talked about the importance of attendance, which we're really excited about this year, so we're prepped for our summer trip, that we keep those commitments that we made. We talked about planning our May Saturday challenge, which will be really fun. Anything else that I missed or that we didn't talk about?
Can we get ramen noodles at lunch?
Possibly. We'll talk to the Explore Austin program coordinator. Her name's Christina Ewan. Is there anything else that I missed?
I don't think so. I think we kind of hit all of it. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for participating in this discussion. We really look forward to our Saturdays this year and to have a little more dedicated time during lunch to have these discussions continuing forward.
Okay. I can't.
Oh my gosh, we'll get to record.
There's no way to shut off, right?
No. Bye.